They won't let me broadcast the starting screen, despite all the music that be playing through this whole damn game. It's kind of funny, but we're picking up where we left off, which was after the kitchen. Or yeah, we just finished with the kitchen and the fact that those little rabbit creatures just made nothing but carrots to feed the people of they'll see it. They'll see it. Man. I think we have had our fill of cares for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Oh, great. Oh. Let's see. I need to eventually get the other wolf for dog names. So I think I have all the bird ones. I think. I might be missing a couple. How the hell? Oh, I just run up it. Okay. Why are there enemies inside this? Oh yeah, you know, don't even worry about it. Hello, here we are, the Apparel Production Station. We've chosen to employ our more traditional methods for this task, creation magics. Hyland in her infinite wisdom blessed us with the self-same infinity for magic her people possess. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with extra viz we need. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You will also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habits of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume this has also been taken into account with other designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourself known to workers and they shall see to the rest. Not a pass for fashion. How's it going? What the hell is this? Hat, bracers, a new weapon. Let's see, character. Didn't we just get bracers? Was this the regular? Whatever. Let's see. Okay, band of straight hand. Oh, bracelets. No wonder I was confused. Haven't got any new pants or shoes. But I wonder if I got... Nope. Is there a way? Hold up. Let's see. Sword. Thank you. Sword. And then let's do it again. Sword. I think we're all up to date. Except for our weapons to be changed. We just got some time for this. Excuse me. Get down. Because now you're doing the most. God damn it. Penny knocked over one of my my figurines. I had to put it back together real fast. Let's just stick in some pins into some holes. There we go. Cruciality is back to whipping the winds. Okay. Like that. Okay. Oh. Hopefully give me some gloves because this ain't a look. I like the chest piece. I like the very flowing coattails. Like good coattails are great when you're a class that punches people in the face, you know, gets up in their face, you know, gotta have them coattails flying, you know. I see one of the visitors from Illyris. There we go. That's the name. Goodness me. Mapping Ray wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the water too. Oh, right. You're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? Something simple yet functional. A fashion and refined ensemble. Let's do simple but functional. I don't trust them. I have to take care of the debacle. This will only take a moment. Oh! First of all, headpiece love, but everything else gotta go. There, we are all finished. perfect fit, if I do say so myself. Nothing too billowy or frilly, as you can see. So light and durable to make sure to serve you well, whether your travel might take you. Which, look at that, speechless. I thought you might not like it. If you mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm happy to oblige. Certain duties require you to remain to down of the skies with the quest. You may only remain dispatched for a limited time. Okay. I can't even see the pants high key. The pants might be fire. But I'll never know, because it's long ass tarp that he done put on my chest. Yeah. Jubilant Loopers. No one said you would be coming. How can I help you? You wish to try my clothes? Really? Of course. It would be my honor. Do you have something in mind? Yeah, I'm looking for clothes with an altogether design. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. Yeah, let's see. My best work yet? I like the arms. The arms are nice. You're a strange one, aren't you? I honestly wasn't sure what to do when you didn't answer anything specific. I take my work seriously, however, and am never one to disappoint. That ensemble is a blend of concepts from my myriad professions, all-purpose attire for the modern-day man of theaters. I was stunned. I was way out of concept, but they're not when put to proof. But it looks stunning on you. Would you go and show Living Way? I'm sure you can see what you come up with. Okay, like the gloves, I still can't see these goddamn pants. I feel like the pants have some bell bottoms, and I'm low-key into it. Fine, don't we look splendid? Not really. There's a much trial and error. I know quality work when I see it. You need to be. I can see the for the moon and we loopers in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having sample creations. Yeah, let's see. Don't hold back your stroller. Let them have it. Oh, stop. Sorry to have kept you waiting. They insisted we sample all decoration ere we return. You know what? It don't look so bad on him. Really, it's just something most becoming. Now, literally, you kind of rocking that green, dude. I think it's past time to return these clothes. I was so confident I'm going to meet your approval. Sign, whatever are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that in time everyone wore the same. The Watcher taught that in his time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to more modern taste by tailoring this robe to specific professions, but please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people who live, but most certainly have need of your attire? See, it's clear you spare no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my taste, even if it is of inferior make. But there are other whose choices may be influenced by tradition or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we underestimate the complexity and diversity of your people. Sigh. Even if we memorize every tone we receive, I doubt we have much fare better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you with our bundles and flippery, thinking it was for your benefit when we better be off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the Foundry, did you account for the reflections of the source as well? Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Ireland's love for Aetheris and the salvation of the people on that star, and that star alone has never ever been our aim. Has ever been our aim. Surely it's been better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Anyway, you must have leave to explore best ways burrow unattended. You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. If I may, I should like to accompany thee a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak to you about. So let's be off then, shall we? My apologies, I wasn't spying or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetheris, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we made a mess of things. Oh, but wait. You still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleport near the entrance. Oh, in the name of the Glowway. And the name's Glowway, by the way. See you soon. Okay, goodbye, Glowway. As y'all can tell, I was an okay popcorn reader in school. Do y'all happen to have a mailbox over there? Because I have some stuff that I bought from the store that I would like to, finally get access to. Since we're going to the domiciles, the homing area. Let's fix that now. Oh, you're here. You're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Albert, man. Cranky, even your names are amazing. Well, Albert, we'll be using this teleport to enter the residential area whenever you're ready. Yes!
ready in the teleporter. Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
Oh. Excuse me.
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand?
Who the fuck are your collaborators?
Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Oh, quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask, yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
Goddamn motherfucking mailbox! Give me a mailbox! Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the red difficulties are close for now, I rerouted the teleport to launch out between the floors that hopefully provides useful in the meantime. A shame you couldn't see it though, you really would have liked it. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning this for far longer than I. Each time we woke up, we had long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that, but the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Eleusis wouldn't take actions to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to gather them off their tails to force them to accept our invitation. The resurrection recording may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You already had a look around the Caridorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the east end of the burrow. Follow me. It says to follow them, but they immediately disappear. All these side quests to do for my other classes. Teleporter. There we go. Mm-mm. 90% of playing this game is walking around listening to the soundtrack or whatever area you're in. Which, you know, I enjoy. They really be having some bangers of songs, like, it'd be kind of crazy. Especially when you start getting into, like, the dungeons, the songs be really kicking it. Good you're here. Though this door is greatest Innsvale. It was named as such because it veils to end all veils. The most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people on the authority taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain this way? Is there still no mailbox? There has to be a way for me to access my mail. Journal questions. Where's the forest y'all talked about? This one look like a florist. So what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant and simply sublime? You're pulling my tail. You're in the forest right now. What forest is it? Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline construction in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation, this place produces air as clean as that can be found in forest on theaters. The fountain here behind us, powered by the large crystal, adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it, making it the most spherical of spheres, and I dare say unparalleled roundness. Speak for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation whenever I come up here. You look like you could use a stretch yourself. God damn it. Because I know for a fact I don't have that. Emote equipped. Let's see, stretch. Let's loot. Hello, I'm good, how are you? That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. If it's not too much to ask, it's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Ethereus. Could we maybe... Gasp, you will? That's going alright. Oh, be still my quivering whiskers. I guess we're just walking. Hopefully nothing beats up in this forest. It's not a forest, it's a floor. I was thinking, Albert, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little about the moon and what else we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Hydnina gave us our first task: flourish the moon with a propulsion system capable of facilitating travels to other stars. It sounds impressive, and suppose in some respect it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Hydnina shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. Damn. But anyway, let's keep going. Just brush that y'all been alive for over 6,000 years, kind of crazy. One second. Are you enjoying playing this? I heard about this, but I never played it. Oh, I love Final Fantasy 14 online. Just give me 1 second. I'll finish answering your question. I'm taking a phone call real fast. But I love Final Fantasy 14. I have been playing it, Jesus, uh, since I say 2017. Yeah, cause I think that's when Stormblood came out. But I'm a huge fan of this game. I love the exploration. I love the feeling of being an adventurer, you know, exploring this huge world and getting wrapped up in these huge conflicts when you started off as a everyday normal Joe and now you're the hero of the world, you know? But I'm trying to catch up on the expansions. I'm on the second to current one. So after this, I'll be on the current expansion, but I heard they're releasing like the trailer for the new expansion. 1 second. One thing I do not like about Final Fantasy 14 is the subscription. While it is cheap for a month-to-month subscription, because I think it's like $14.99 a month, but you know, plus taxes. You know, I wish they had more like a package deal, like, hey, 6 months, you know, 4 months, 3 months, you know. But then again, I understand with month to month, it gives people a chance to cancel. Also, sure, you may ask me a question. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion system were underway. Considering how long it took, I wish we started sooner. Who would have thought we needed 4,000 years to make all of this? So, 4,000 out of 6,000 years they were making all of this. That's kind of crazy. It certainly wasn't work. You dare wish we had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was that brief period where our production came to a screeching halt when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aetheris, the Alamegan's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. That sound threw me off so bad. I was like, what? I couldn't tell you how relieved we were when Highland informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Oh yeah, that's what the sound they make when they hum. It sounds very computery, like an old console. But if you have a question and I can answer it, I will do my best. Say, do you notice anything particular about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that massive crystals are not trees. I'll give you the first hint. The golden rings emanating from the glowing spears, along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fill a similar role to our sun and do so much better even. The sun and similar celestial objects and no thank you. I do my own. I have been taking a break from stream, but I'm trying to get back into it. So, you know, I'm good. I have a experience with graphic design and all that good junk, so I have a bachelor's degree in it. So I'm all good on that end, but thanks for the offer. Hold up. The sun and similar such objects and great experience radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, what did you say? Oh, and if you look closer, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvatures. Yes, indeed. This forest is truly the greatest. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to thank you. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Right. The propulsion system and the habitable facility were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that, the most important features were fit for purpose, which was all good and well, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Illyris. Why not go and visit Illyris yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden, where our technology or knowledge of the moon Treeperson exploited for evil ends, the result could be disastrous. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people on lists we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate working out as it did. Everything working out as it did. Man, me and you were going for a nice little stroll, dude. When we... Okay, even if you couldn't create trees, you can like make dirt or something. No. Gotta ask. Yo, I got a tattoo on Sunday, and it's healing great. You know, I haven't started peeling, or I think I peeled a little bit earlier today, but man, this thing itches. And I'm trying so hard not to scratch it. I just gotta keep it, you know, when it starts feeling dry, put some Aquaphor on it and wash it 2 to 3 times a day. After I finish streaming, or this stream right here, I'm gonna go wash my tattoo, get a whole little treatment that literally takes like 10 minutes at most, 12 at tops. But yeah, I got the fairy tale symbol on my arm, like where Natsuha's is. That's where it is on mine, and it's purple, so I'm really happy with it. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her powers were waning, we were able to speak with them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years ago, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and replies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. Okay, but who are your collaborators? I knew you would like the greatest Enville. I knew it. Thank you for coming here again, by the way. I know it's just a walk through the forest, but it means a lot to me. There you are. I take it you already received the grand tour. A shame we missed it. Going away, I've been looking all over for you. Y'all don't got no, like, communication thingies? Like link pearls? Oh, is this about the teleportation to the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? I can't imagine why you need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking through about the burrow. Now come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? They spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still, there remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, even if faced with annihilation, decisions to forsake all who all one knows cannot be made lightly. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Hey, your world is ending. Here's the proof. Here's the evidence. And we're giving you ample time to get your shit. We'll even help you move your shit and get on this raft, this life raft, this huge ass life raft with more than enough space, food, shelter, whatever the fuck, to get you and yours off this goddamn ball of rot that you call a planet. I'm going. I talked to my family about my, yeah, I'm going. I'm packing up my 2 cats and we getting them out of here, okay? They just got to figure out a way for me to be able to use my laptop or maybe upgrade me. Indeed, if faced with annihilation, decision to forsake all knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friend, but I must beg your leave. There's another matter which yet begs for my attention. Of course, we can accompany you if you like. He's gonna shake his little head. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you will excuse me. Also, if we lived in a world where, like Final Fantasy XIV, where we have a renowned hero who has saved the world on multiple occasions, and it's like, hey, this life raft will keep us safe, you know, him and his band of heroes. I'm going! It's clear now that difficult situations lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of lives is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I'm not alone in my resilience. You aren't. Like, you should try to save things, but if you can't, by now Thurger can tell when his friends are up to something. The Urianger seems strange to you, more so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? You still and I remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. I know I'm supposed to be the quest taker, but goddamn. Y'all can't do it? Y'all knew him longer than me. Well, these crystals around, I can't tell. I mean, usually the the blue aetherizers like the teleportation crystals, but like, could you? Could you teleport to this area? For this all being underground of an area on top where it's pretty much desolate, besides monsters and a couple of I'm saying a couple like it's like here and there. But basically the terrain on top of the moon, this place is pretty massive. I wonder how many days it took to make all this in like real life. And I wonder, do they make doors such as grand as this just so they won't have to like, scale everything down and whatnot? Or are they trying to fit more along in the story with everybody else used to be fucking giant? Look. The Urianger appears to be heading towards the entrance to the Bestway Burrow. Did I attune to this? I think I set this as my home point. Oh, what was that blue thing I just left behind? I saw it first, and I was like, am I going crazy or what? Is it like an effect of this area? Oh. Also, y'all gonna invite the dog in? Yeah, let the dog outside. The magical mystical dog. Like, come on, bring Burke in. Orianji ventures off into the mirror Lanternium for a reason unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Oh, so now I gotta... Dolo. Where am I gonna hide? Oh, that's right there. Hold on. Boom. I've been telling a lot of people in this oops. I am picking up, bitch. In canon, my character's ducking. This hoe is like taking up. Ho, stop running! I can't say that, but let's stop running. Oh, I did it. Okay. I was like, I don't want to accidentally go up there if he sees me. H2O, yeah.
Thine arrival is timely as ever. Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Not intentionally, purely by chance.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity. And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain, brokered by my hand, were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine, her beloved daughter. Two souls, whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward.
Well, if you knew there was no point in trying to talk them out of it, all the thing you can do is go along with it.
No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs. That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction.
Oh, Moonbreeder. I was about to say, Moonbreeder, Moonbreeder. So make him slow down.
Dearest Moonbreeder, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today. Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning, one which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot?
You move on. You can't save everybody. It's the sad fact of life. That's what you do.
How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
You don't. You try to do better, but you have to move on.
Sage counsel indeed. I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and her barrel!
So they can't hear. What are those big ears for then?
No matter. We've got our plans.
In truth, my reasons for traveling hither was to effect a plan of my own, a plan which may pave a way forward for us all. May I say, for thee, there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure, should it come, would be mine. Oh shit, I knew I forgot to do something. Would be mine to bear alone. Gotta hurry and place that order before it gets too late. Yet thou standest before me with profane hand and heart open. Like, they speak ye old English, but he really speaks ye old English. So sometimes that's something the characters don't know what he said. And I appreciate that. Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amenity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join in my endeavor? Yeah, give me some hands. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan. In truth, we shall not be long away from the Bestaway Borough. A difficult decision needs to be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind, and I desire to say to people of dearest. To make clear our resolve to the Loopers, I offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most significant ingredient. And how do you plan on finding that ingredient on the moon? You just got here. Okay, he walks off. Don't explain nothing. Ah, an abundance of spoilage. Excellent. A chance to spy this agitation when crossing Zodiac Elseworth's prison. Using a spell taught to me by Namu. I believe these shall suffice for the gift I would fashion. The magic requires considerable concentration, however, might I prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform the incantation. I just don't understand how we're supposed to be on the moon, where nothing else is supposed to be here, and there's enemies. Oh, never mind. I won't be getting that then. Okay, lock me back in. Let me summon my Chocobo. So this can be over fast. Oh, user comes in threes. Surveying the nearby area, you see no sign of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how your Urianger is faring. Roger remains fixated on his work. Fixated on his work. I said fixated. Fixated. There, 'tis done. A magic inked every ooze of its wishes as crafted by the Oh, I remember Namu. Rare is the occasion I will conjure my own, but it is nevertheless a most important, most useful skill. The resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural natural properties, but its hue is one of my own choosing, which I pray loopers will appreciate. Albert Urioja, oh thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten or perhaps fallen into a crater. Estella has been looking all over for you, Albert. Albert. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent, dire even. She was also quite clear that she was to speak with Albert alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Urianger. But worry not, it's just so happen we need your help with an errand delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to the best way but it's quite heavy. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor loopers, and we ever so grateful you can lend us a hand. Phew, good. I mean, yeah, your love not keep you there. She said she would be waiting for you in the greatest Enville or somewhere thereabout. I'm sure you'll find her soon enough. Worry not, Albert. I shan't be long. Did I kill that? Okay. Oh wait, how about I just teleport? Haven't done in a bit. Well, we thought you would be away for far longer. A dire urgency? I said no such thing. But as you are here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Way, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. The problem, however, is that he determined to live up to his name. If he's to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's likely to stop and rest, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here. Maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice and no sigh. Well, if it's really that important, you can try using these balls of mouse flesh, not to be confused with the other thing. Ahem. Running Way other notable feature is his inconsistent chatter, so you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd. Incessant, not inconsistent, incessant chatter. Find him in the crowd, and when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Cool, but if it proves efficient, he was here in the greatest amber when I first saw him. When I last saw him, let's split up and find him. Search your surroundings for Running Way. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target Running Way, and throw mouse balls with R2 and X. Hi, Mr. Cat. Ah, damn it. No, he's too fucking far. Okay, which one is Running Way? Yeah. Damn it. Low-key scared me. Ah, that's smart. If it meant to be a joke, it isn't funny. Didn't expect they faced about right. Miss, I'm Running Away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls or mouth flesh? I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. That's the most ridiculous thing I heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we got time to think, to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true that Hyland did impart us to some knowledge at the event, but I know about as much as any other looper around here. That's probably. I don't know why everyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be more help, but if there's anything else, I have work to do. And I'm off. Goodbye. Sitting on some wild goose chase, I say. I couldn't find hide nor hair of him. Did you fare? How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. I'm afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Trying some out, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Urianger? I assume you spoke with him earlier, but did he say when he'll be returning? On his way to the Watcher's Palace or living room. Between going away some lapse of memory and lack of other leads, maybe our time would be better spent lending Urianger a hand. What? Now, hold on a moment. It's all come back to me. Yes, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archive. Yes, that's where you'll find all such useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. Going away is fidgeting with nervous energy, but it is from excitement or worry. Oh, what to do. I promised Livingway I would help, but... No, I promise I help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza, the eastern wing. Follow me. I expect the Lucifer up to something, but if there's ought to be learned on the final days, I think it's best we play along for now, at least. Oh. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. I need to I got rid of my other class set. Why is my alarm going off so much? Who's texting me? Ow, didn't mean to bump into him. I think we finish this quest and then we leave it at that. For now, at least. Just because I do need to wash my tattoo. Do you know that I care for that? And, damn, where are these fucking teleporters? And, make my dinner. So I can eat dinner and then have my other stream for the night. That's most of why I'm taking my time just walking. Actually, I did want to look at my mounts. And I got all the horses, and I only have 2 of the birds. Oh, I haven't heard of Leviathan's name in a while. I went the wrong way. And to think about where this story has come from to where it went, it's kind of crazy to think about. First, he went on from being a normal everyday adventurer to helping out with whatever area you start with at first, you know, like Ilda, Gridania, or Linsima Mensa. And you get kidnapped by some of the, whatchamacallit, beast people who try to offer you to their gods as servants, and you know, you find out that, oh, you're special, and you fight your first primal. And then that leads to you hunting down primals and trying to stop more beast tribes from summoning these primals, because it's a part of the Ascian's plans to drain the world of Ether by having these primals summoned, you know, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. It's kind of crazy where it went. The archives are right to this door, but it seems to be locked. I guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Going, wait, enough. If you have not else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can't ill afford to be wasting time here as well. Did you yourself not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but then it has to be the perfect paradise for the people of Lyris. We're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We hoped you see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but flaws, faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. So that's Living Wade's game. Run us about in circles, failing that, lock us away so we can put the plan at risk. Everyone except Urianger. He understands what is at stake, what must be done. I fear you misjudged us. Greenway, never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetheris and her refractions to their doom. If there is a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Blues will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh! I know y'all not. Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. Excuse me! I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. If we dally, well, they'll overrun us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these out, these ones split up and make their way to the exit. Agree, let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. I'm gonna have to put my paws on these paws. I forgot it didn't stand a chance. They always come in threes. Sorry, buddy. Oh yeah, another phone call. Good you're here. Let's hurry to the Watcher Palace and find Urianger.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Aetheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
I can at least dropkick one of them, can I? No?
For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. 'Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loporrits were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris.
I hate your voice. Don't talk again. They're gonna continue talking.
Shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us. Help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Aetheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit, and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Puddingway.
Oh.
Puddingway? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
Nice save, nice save.
A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer, the anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Yay, Orianze for the win.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind. If being the operative term.
Oh, a flower. That flower, how came it into your possession? How very likely. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery even to us. In our time, we called it Ellipse. You would do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
I kind of want to order dinner tonight, y'all. I usually
Think nothing
try
of
to
We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
They need to get dunking on again. I don't know how they're gonna try to beat people that are not even half the size. I don't know.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Agreed.
Yes, who is...
The Charlian Forum, yes?
Okay, I had a feeling it was them. But then why they give them all this unnecessary... At the same time, it's like... The Charlians know what the modern men, you know, they research all that junk. That's their, like, primary point of the whole society is to research and expand their knowledge. So why have they been sending these outdated supplies to them, especially when they're preparing for the apocalypse as well and putting all their knowledge of agriculture, of animal care, of human care, or people care I should say, underground. Let's start it all underground. So if they knew, okay, I guess this game will answer it.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Boop. 'Twas a relief to see Livingway was pleased with our gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but I embrace this duty, even if the dark necessity that we part ways for a time. Forgive me for my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you and all our fellow Scions. When next I return to Illyris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. Okay, y'all. That is the end of this stream for now. And I will catch y'all later. I'm gonna go make my dinner or order dinner. Figure it out, but I need to go clean my tattoo. It's been like 30 minutes past when I was supposed to. So, I shall catch y'all later. BR